What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Demaryius of TTG Film Room. Today's featured athlete is wide receiver Emmanuel. Like I said in the previous Broncos breakdowns, he didn't have a great year. The only good thing that I can say about it was that he finished the year okay and finished the season pretty healthy. The bright spot about his game this year is he had 30 first downs. That's something to be very optimistic about, even though the Broncos offense was very mediocre. Let's check out his film. 11 personnel, the Broncos send Sanders in motion to see if it's man-to-man. The Cowboys are playing a rock and roll, cover 3. The play action sucks up the middle of the field, right where Trevor Siemian threw it. The play action pretty much delays the linebacker drops. Siemian threw a perfect pass in between Sean Lee and Byron Jones for the TD. Trey open, 12 personnel, play action bootleg. Sanders just does a good job of selling the slant and just does a pigtail to get the touchdown. 11 personnel, Sanders is going to do a 10-yard stop route against Casey Hayward, who is playing the cover 1 bail technique. He just does a good job of pretty much catching the ball, and now he's making the play. I know coaches was probably telling him to get down, get down, get down. But when you're a playmaker, you make plays, and the Broncos needed all the plays they could make this year. 11 personnel, Sanders just going to run a 5-yard in. It's a smash concept. The Cowboys are pretty much man-to-man with a China call, but they didn't make it. Now he's just getting upfield and, making players miss. He gained 25 yards on a 5-yard route. Impressive. It's tight, 12 personnel. I want all of my DBs to look at the split. So realistically, Sanders can only do routes toward the sideline. He's going to do it out and up because he sees Trey White being super aggressive and breaking on it. And guess what? Siemian just throws a perfect ball for the big game. Bunch open. Sanders is the point man. He's going to run a 15-yard out against Cockrell. Cockrell is in man-to-man. He's on the island. Cockrell does a good job of his initial step, hip placement, but he hugs instead of jabbing to throw off the timing, and Sanders made him pay by simply pushing off. Right here, this is just a deep play action over, pretty much a deep over. And it was perfect ball placement because, as you guys can see, Joe Walker was right there. He just didn't make that play. Tight Trey open. Sanders is running a 10-yard out and up. He does a hard stem inside to get Malcolm Butler's eye level off the inside hip. So pretty much when the DB gets his eye level off you, he's unbalanced. So check this out. He does inside stem, get backs on track. Now he's playing to the out. Now he does the up. He had Malcolm Butler in the blender the whole game. Trey open in the slot. He's going to run a slant against Jonathan Jones. It's cover 1, so the middle of the field is usually wide open if you hit it at the perfect time. And guess what? He does a good job of just catching it and being explosive for the 40-yard gain. Twins tight. Initially, Sanders went in motion to see if it's man-to-man. He originally was going to do an out and up, but Butler was pretty aggressive and was proactive to get both hands on him. As you guys can see, Butler, boom, he throws the timing off. Now it's just a simple go pattern with a back shoulder throw. Hell of a catch, hell of an adjustment. Bunch tight open. Sanders is going to run a 15-yard out. Look at Malcolm Butler. He don't know where he is at this point in time. Man, this was probably Malcolm Butler's worst game the whole season. Twins tight. Sanders is going to run a 15-yard dig. It's a nickel blitz, so pretty much it's just cover 1 with a fire call. So the middle of the field is going to be wide open. Initially, it looks like it's a play action. I could be wrong. Let me see, because I haven't watched this clip. But I believe it is a soft play action to kind of delay the linebacker's timing. And this is a hard route to cover as a DB going across the whole other side of the field. No way you're going to catch that. Pretty much it's twins tight against Mo. Mo played it pretty good. Sanders just runs a 20-yard stop route, but the scramble drill pretty much made it a pigtail route. And hey, there you guys have it. Emmanuel Sanders. He didn't have his best year, but with 33 first downs, man, that's a lot, especially with the porous offense that the Denver Broncos displayed this past season. I'm excited to see what he's going to do. I've been following him since SMU when him and Al Robinson was doing a thing on top of the hill. Hey, if you like my work, get at me on Twitter. Let's get that Twitter game popping. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. If you need work done, email me ttgproductions@yahoo.com. If you like my content, just subscribe. It's free. Peace.